All right, guys, welcome to a special edition video. We have a big announcement to make that we are super excited about. If you guys have been following us long enough, you know that we have always been big fans of digiscoping so much of our content over the years on our YouTube channel, on all of our social platforms, which is basically, if you're not familiar, leveraging your cell phone to film through a spotting scope and capture great content that we can share with all of you. Well, today's a big day in the history of our brand. We want to introduce you to one of our newest partners, Nathan, and who's the founder of Ollin.
So over the years, we've been able to work with some amazing sponsors, amazing companies in the industry, and we've always said from day one that we have to believe in first the product, but we also have to believe in the people behind the product. And so when Nathan approached us a couple years ago about an idea he had at the time, we fell in love with it because he had a story of the reason why he wanted to create something new.
Yeah, and a little disclaimer, I feel like super blessed, super fortunate to have started a company, that aligns with some things that I'm super passionate about and to have it take off. I know that, not every product takes off, and I just feel fortunate to have met some awesome people and to see, where this thing's going. And obviously these guys in this partnership, I'm just like super excited to see where it's going to go. I've been connected with these guys for almost 2 years now, and sometimes good partnerships take time, but we're finally all in a spot where we're all pumped. We're all super excited. And I always knew it'd get there. We're here now, and yeah, I'm just super excited. But yeah, the product started with just some frustrations that I had using other digiscoping products when I had a once-in-a-lifetime bighorn sheep hunt in Idaho. Everybody dreams about drawing some of those tags, and I was one of the fortunate ones that drew one in Idaho. And one of the particular hunts I was out, 10,000 feet in elevation. I'd already invested a ton of time in scouting and picking out area, glassed up, ram of a lifetime, and this ram was on the move. And so I had other equipment at the time. And by the time I finally got my spotting scope, my other digiscoping system set up on this ram, he had walked behind the trees, and I just missed getting really good footage of him. And especially for bighorn sheep, judging the size and making the decision on whether you want to shoot that animal, it's so important. And so that frustration is what led to me wanting to innovate and make something that was faster, easier, more efficient. And that was kind of how the idea of the product came about. And the more I started pushing and figuring out, how to get a product off the ground, like how do we build a prototype? How do I figure out patents? How do I figure out trademarks? How do I figure out production? How do I figure out manufacturing? How do I figure out supply chain? All of that mess, as I started pushing towards that and just trying to figure that out. Disclaimer, the whole time I'm doing this, I'm still working a full-time job. So still trying to provide for wife. We've got 4 kids now. At the time we had 3. So still putting food on the table while trying to build this product. And the more I started to get into it and share my story, the more I realized I wanted this product and this company to be so much more than just, a digiscoping adapter. And so, I won't go into the full story now, but, our mission at Ollin is through our strategic partners, our innovative products, and then the content that we share, we want to connect other people to their passions and empower them to move and act with all their heart. That's literally what Ollin means. That's kind of where it came from. And I've been following the Hush crew forever, and that's one of the things that's always been inspiring to me about your guys' story and your content is you're trying to just help people pursue their passions, connect them to the passions, and help them chase their dreams. And so that's, to me, the biggest reason why this partnership made sense. If we can accelerate the vision of Ollin, of connecting people to their passions and inspiring them to get up and go move on whatever it is, we can accelerate that so much faster when we're working together. And so that's one of the things that I'm most excited about this partnership.
So you want to give us a quick rundown of like what the product is for those that maybe aren't quite familiar yet?
Yeah. So one of my absolute favorite things about this product is it doesn't take a ton of explaining. It's really, really simple. And once you see it, it just makes sense. And so it's a 2-part system. You're going to have an adapter that goes on, just like other digiscoping system. You have an adapter that's built specific for your optic. The unique thing about ours is once you put this on your spotting scope, it can just always live on your spotting scope, and you technically don't even have to take it off again. It comes with a magnetic protective cap, so you can keep dirt, debris, and moisture, away from your lens when you're using it. again, to kind of capture that pain point, it can always live on there. Like if this was on there that time I spotted that bighorn sheep when I was on that once in a lifetime hunt, I would have been able to capture that content like so much faster. And then all you got to do to connect your phone, you're going to get a phone case designed specific for your phone, already centered around the camera you're going to be utilizing when you're digiscoping, and literally it just pops on their center every single time. You can film vertical like this, you can flip it and go horizontal without changing anything, and you're good to go.
Yep, so you guys can see why we would love this product. It's a product that is going to be on our phone and probably live on our phone 24/7, as well as our spotting scope and optics. This is going to allow us to take our content to the next level. It makes sharing content easy straight from your phone to our social platforms, which you guys will be able to enjoy as well. But to the big announcement, because we haven't even got that far yet, guys. This is something we've been really kind of holding back, and we haven't really announced to the general public. But Hush and the three of us are excited to announce that we are coming on as a strategic investor into the Ollin Company. And I mean, I got the chills just saying that, because this is a huge step for the three of us in our business journey and our entrepreneurship. Those of you who follow us over the years, we do share snippets of it. And it seems like anytime we do, people really do enjoy talking about what it's like to manage and run this business. And we've been able to just grow this thing from the ground up, just the three of us, and the help from our employees, Matt and Logan. But this next move it's a big step for us, but with what we've built and the support we have from you guys, I really feel like it's a zero risk move. We're going to just do what we can to help Nate and the company grow and get this product to as many of you guys and as many people out there as we can, so you guys can connect with your passion and also be able to share your favorite content with your loved ones or just out on social media.
Eric says zero risk. That puts a little more pressure on my back, doesn't it? There'll be some risk for sure. Anytime you invest, there's risk. But yeah, like I said before, guys, like I want All In. I've always wanted All In to be a platform to help springboard any individual or business to the next level. And I think, like I said, I can feel the energy when I'm with these guys. They built an incredible business. They could keep riding that wave for as long as they wanted. They've got great sponsors. They create a ton of value. I've talked from the business side with some of these guys as partners and had conversation with them without these guys even knowing. And so I know what they're capable of doing, and all of their partners speak super highly of them, but you can just feel that they're still hungry and want to take it to the next level. And we were in a position earlier on with All In where we wanted to raise a little bit of capital, but we wanted to do it with strategic partners. People that believed in the vision, that believed in the product, that believed in me. And so it's super exciting that it's finally like on paper and we're here.
Yeah, when you first approached us a couple of years ago, absolutely fell in love with the product itself. It solves a problem, obviously. You know, if you guys have digiscoped it yourselves, you know the frustration of trying to get everything lined up. You get the scope on an animal, and you try to get the adapter on, and everything moves. So when you approached us with the idea of the All-In system, we were all for it. And then getting to know you even more and your passions and your ideas for where you want this company to go is even, tells me that it's the right move for us. So
Appreciate it, man.
So we've been running the system for 2 years. You guys wouldn't have known that per se. You may have caught little pieces of like, oh, what is that over those course of time. But lots of great stuff already filmed through it. Some of which was through prototypes that we were using that Nathan let us take. Most notably, our very first trip to Alaska on a caribou hunt 2 years ago, we were running the prototype systems of this first All-In version. And so it's finally exciting to be able to announce it to everybody. I hope you guys are excited about this product category. If you've never looked into it, I really encourage you to check it out. It's a disruptive product, which is a big reason why we gravitated toward it. Anything that can come in and disrupt and improve upon something that's been honestly around for a lot of years. And it's one of those things where we are like, man, why didn't we think of that? Like such a smart application, how Nathan built it out. There's a lot of thought behind the engineering, the design, the manufacturing, and it has been nothing short of fantastic for us over the last 2 years, and really just looking forward to taking the next step and announcing it today. And so with the announcement, we got a special deal for you guys. Obviously, we've done a lot of Hush discount codes over the years with key partners, and Nathan has been so inclined to offer a little sweeter deal for this first initial launch. You want to run them through what the deal is looking like?
Yeah, so guys, use code HUSH. You're going to get 20% off your first system. Save some cash, support these guys and what they're doing. And yeah, to me, it's super exciting to share obviously the discount code that they were offering through this like opportunity. But to me, it's more exciting to know that these guys, it's not just a commission check these guys will be receiving. When you guys support them, this is literally Ollin is part of these guys' business. So if you've been supporting them over the years, it means the world to. In fact, they're forfeiting a commission check because they believe so much in this business. They upfronted their own cash to buy in, and now they're passing discounts to you guys because we believe in this so much. And so it's cool for me to be able to share that discount with you guys, with their audience, but know that this one's just a little bit more special because you're building something for everybody here. And honestly, without the support that you guys all give us, obviously none of us would be here. So endless thanks to you guys as well.
Yeah, it's a wild to reflect back. Eric, Casey, and I have been together working as a group, as a team, as business partners for just over 8 years now. Casey's had the channel live for just over 11 years. And again, none of this happens without the continued support of everybody that watches our content, our YouTube videos, our social, buys merch from us. We're just so grateful for the long-term support that many of you have given us. We're very hopeful that we'll continue to move forward and just keep it coming for as long as we can possibly do it for. So that is our huge announcement for the day. We definitely go check them out, man. Ollin, the Ollin system, we'll link it here in the video, and obviously you have the QR code right here where you can save yourself 20% on your very first system.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
All right, guys. Hopefully you're just as excited as we are for the big announcement. I am actually in the garage getting ready for my next trip. I thought shed tour was over. I really, really did. I was being honest on the last episode. It's not that I wasn't going to go shed hunting. I just thought that would be a perfect time to end what we call the shed tour series. But I think I have a bonus for you guys because I'm getting ready to go to Alaska to find moose paddles. Shed Crazy just got back like a week ago, and I picked him up from the airport and I got to fondle those big giant moose paddles. He had a set and a big single, and I think they were all around 26 to 28 pounds, those 3 big ones. Then he brought back a couple really nice ones for his boys. But just putting those in my hands was confirmation that I need to do what I always have dreamt of, and that is go to Alaska to specifically just look for moose paddles. I would rather find moose paddles than I would go to just hunt them. I think it's cool that with sheds you can find infinity, or as many as you're willing to go get or work for. When a hunt, you can only bag one. And don't get me wrong, I love the meat. You guys know we all eat and enjoy the meat. But I'm getting ready for Alaska, and I want to show you what I'm taking for a 3-day like backcountry drop, like airplane drop camp trip just to find moose paddles. Let me show you. I went and bought myself some waders. B-Mac gave me his old ones. They do have a little leak in them. So I went and got some waders and some boots that are a lot better than the ones I had. I legit had the cheapest ones. So good rubber sole. I think these Orvis ones will allow me to hike out through the tundra and marsh and whatever else pretty good. So waders, boots, First Light rain gear. I bought a head net. I always have a couple Nalgene bottles. These are going to be my camp shoes. These are pelagic. I'm not sure how they pronounce it. I bought these for boat fishing on a tuna trip with Chad Mendez. So my sleep system is going to be a pad, Stone Glacier sleeping bag inside of the Rincon 2-person Argali teepee style tent. So I've got the tent and the insert and the poles right there, and then some Argali hiking sticks. I'm just going to take my pillow from home, so I got to make sure I don't forget that. 3 days of food, lasagna with meat sauce. This is On Point Adventures. This is a new one they sent me, and that's spaghetti. I'm going to give that a try. And then spaghetti, so you guys can see what my favorite are when it comes to the freeze-dried meals. 3 days of snacks, tuna, oatmeal, breakfast, peanut butter, that kind of stuff in there. B-Mac let me borrow this guy. This is a Glock 29 and a 10mm. This is going to be my bear gun. I bought some ammo, and I have been short on time. The guys down here at Doug Shooting Sports sold me these. I don't know if they're the best for bear. I'm sure there's something better. All you experts out there, let me know. Is this going to be a decent round for big old Alaskan bears? A couple accessories. This goes on my little vlog camera. I got some iodine tablets just in case, a belt, a iPhone charger, spoons. I got the marsupial gear with the Vortex binos on the inside. I don't know how much we'll be doing glassing, but you guys know me. One of my goals is to find a moose paddle in the glass. This is a little pistol case holder right underneath, so it just sits below your bino harness. Then obviously the pistol just slides in, and then it has a snap button right here. The toiletries, a lot of clothing. Not a lot, honestly, just enough for 3 days, but some jackets, a puffy coat. I've got some like sporty style, they're not thermals, but they're like compression pants, a First Light 3/4 thermal. I'm gonna wear those under the waders probably most of the time I hike. Some t-shirts. I've got 2 colors in the Hush tech hoodie, and then some socks. And then I'm going to be taking my Ollin system. I got my glass out because I wanted to give you guys just a little closer look on what the system includes. And then an exciting product that is about to launch sometime this summer, so stay tuned on that. But I got a couple setups out here just to show you. This is the older style Vortex. We do have the adapter for the older one. It's still super popular, which, to be honest with you, I really love this scope. I've got both. I use them both, but I do like the old model. Nothing wrong with it at all. But the Ollin system is going to come with 3 parts when you order the case and the adapter. So you're going to order the case for your specific phone. You're going to order the adapter for your specific optic. And then it's going to come with this magnetic lens cap. So this is nice just to keep dust, debris, and moisture out of your lens. But it just lives on there. That's what's nice about the adapter. And we told you guys all about that. So let me just show you what's so cool about this product. A couple things that are really important when you digiscope is the center alignment. If it's not center, it's not going to get you a very good picture. I'm sure that you guys who have done digiscoping or have seen your friends' videos, there's always a black corner or half of it's black and it's not perfectly centered. That's why we love the Ollin system, because it solves that problem for you with this center alignment ring. So see that circle that's engraved in there? It's embossed on the adapter side. So that way every time that you put this on, it is going to center align it for you. And you're going to know that because you're going to have a nice sharp circle in your viewfinder, and that sharp circle is going to be sharp all the way around, where other products, if it's not centered, you're going to have a blurry edge. When it's centered, it allows you to just pinch in and zoom. And for you guys who use the optics as zoom, you can still do that as well. So you can zoom in with the power on the optic or by pinching on your phone. Phone, either or, but a lot of people have different tricks. I'm going to do a full-length video on how to digiscope with your smartphone using the Ollin system. So if you guys have specific questions on the system and how to digiscope, put them in the comment section, and then we'll use this comment thread to make you guys a really detailed and informative video on how to digiscope. But that's what we love about the system. Next up is an exciting new product that we're going to launch this summer. This is a prototype. And you can see it's pretty beat up because I've actually been using it quite a bit. I used it in Mexico on my Coues deer hunt, so a lot of the footage you saw through that was actually through the binoculars. And it's just living in my bino harness, so it's with me 24/7. As long as I have my binos, I have my adapter. So the bino adapter is going to be for sale in a bunch of different SKUs and optic models this summer. But just like the adapter on your spotting scope, it's the same exact application. It just snaps right on, and again, you zoom in as you need, go to photo mode, go to video mode, etc. Use it as you wish. But the binocular adapter, in my opinion, is best on the left side, because then you can just use your fine focus. If your phone struggles to focus right here, use your fine focus on your binocular and you should have no problem getting a nice focus shot. The cool thing about this system is if you have, shoot, we got Nathan calling me right now. Let me see what he needs real quick. Nathan.
Hey, I'm on my way to your place. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool. I'm doing a little vlog right now on the Ollin system.
Dude, love to hear it.
Okay, I'll see you here in like 20 minutes.
All right, see you later.
See you, dude. So once you get the system set up, when you have this phone case, it is adaptable to the binocular optic as well as this optic. So once you and your friends really start to get set up with the Ollin, it doesn't matter what scope it's on. If your friend has an Ollin phone case and you've got the spotter, you can just say, hey, move over for a second, you can get video. Or if I've got this scope on my binocular, but Shed Crazy's over filming through the spotting scope, looking the other way, I can just go over there and attach it to his. So that's what's so cool, is it is universal. If you have this phone case, it is going to adapt to any of the adapters that we come out with, whether it's a spotting scope or binocular. Everything fits perfect. The more of your friends you get set up, the more of you guys that can actually interact and use each other's scopes and optics to digiscope. And that's really not the way it worked in the past. So anyways, that's a closer look at the Ollin. I've got a lot to do to get this stuff packed up in a carry-on, my Exo pack, and my big old OGO bag. And then Nathan will be here in 30 minutes, and we're flying to Alaska today when I'm filming this. This is Saturday, guys. So hope you enjoyed the vlog. Again, I just want to say thanks to Nathan for the opportunity. We talked about this for a long time, and it's finally feels so good to come to an agreement with Nathan and something that we're all happy and excited about. And Ollin system will be the premier digiscoping system and the only one that we're using here at Hush. So go check them out, Ollin.co. Again, the Hush discount code is 20% off. The link is in the description box, so make sure you get in. Get set up, guys. You'll have fun. I promise you'll love it. It's just as easy to use as it looks when I show you. So I'm going to skip this over to somebody else, but hope you guys have a good one. We'll see you on the next week, and stay tuned on the channel. Shed Tour Alaska Moose Paddles is coming soon. See ya.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my portion of the vlog. This week we are doing something pretty sweet. We got a new hunting rig. This is a Can-Am Outlander, and I'm going to be using it a lot this year for chasing some mule deer up in the high country. So I'm taking a target, taking this camera, taking my Hoyt, and we're going to drive up the mountain and try and shoot some steep angles. It's a little windy, so I want to practice in the wind on some steep angles, some realistic shots. So let's go check it out. All right, we got a storm rolling in, so we're going to make this quick. I'm going to set a couple targets up here, shooting uphill a little bit through some brush, and then I'm going to hike up this steep road and leave the target down at the bottom and shoot down at that target. So let's get set up, get the long lens on, start flinging some arrows. All right, guys, like I said, a storm is moving in, as you can see. It'll be good to shoot in some wind, but I want to get shooting before the rain comes because I don't want my camera out in the rain. Got the big lens set up, got the target about 50 yards down the hill. So we're gonna shoot downhill and see how we do. Well, guys, the shooting's getting cut a little short. The rain is coming in now, and I just don't want to get my camera stuff wet. But here's my group at about 45 yards in the wind. Check it out. Not too shabby. Definitely could tighten up a little bit, but got to get this thing put away before the rain wrecks it. Well, the shooting got cut a little bit short. This rain came in and I put my camera gear back in the Can-Am so it won't get soaked and ruined. So I hope you guys enjoyed my short portion of the vlog. And if you guys didn't know, the reason I'm not in Alaska with everyone else is I'm having a second baby girl this Friday. So very excited and grateful for that. And best of luck to those guys in Alaska. I'm gonna get home before I get too soaked.